Legal Copy Services is a record procurement and reproduction company. So step one is just getting records in the door. But really the most significant thing that we do is all of the records are scanned in and converted into digital format, of course, and run through an OCR process, which makes them word searchable. All documentation, all paperwork existed in a hard copy file folder.
The middle of our office was reserved, that space was reserved for filing cabinets.
And that was space that was extremely essential to us so that we could continue to hire.
Not to mention trying to find anything was time intensive.
You have to go to the filing cabinet, look through to find your exact spot, which may or may not have been filed accurately. Now all of that work is done directly at your desk within the same screen.
Day one at Legal Copy, we encountered an environment that was very much in disarray.
And they had this existing application that served them pretty well while they were a small company, but they had outgrown it.
And the vendor that they were working with just didn't understand how to grow with them and support them at the levels that they needed.
So a lot of what we tried to do was really bring some structure to the intellectual property they'd been investing in.
We made a recommendation to them to put in a source control system so we could track all the source code, bring all that source back in-house, put in place work item tracking processes. So we took a lot of collaboration that was being done in email and moved it into a system, and we were able to have conversations around different features and bugs and needs, really facilitate this very deep level of collaboration.
Matt was actually in the office with Beth and I.
And that proved very helpful in just learning the business, getting to understand the business needs, which really helped me be able to go back to my team and convey that knowledge.
We also wanted to be able to support them remotely, and we wanted to be able to have other people be involved in the process of supporting them.
And that really allowed us to all work together as a team. The communication there was fantastic.
We also put in place processes where we could build their software and make it available for them to test, and they were able to test it and give us feedback instantaneously through the other systems we had put in place.
Well, the largest impact that we had was we took a largely paper-based business and made them completely paperless and digital.
Previously, we were essentially hand-creating invoices. What we were able to do with OST is essentially allow our software to communicate with QuickBooks, and all of the invoices are now automated. So the time that has saved has really been exponential.
And we knew that we had to address our security, and OST really helped us develop a system to keep the information as private as it could possibly be.
In this particular case, we were able to enhance that application to the point where their employees became extremely efficient with the way they served their customers.
It has helped us to become a much more accurate company. We have the most advanced resources for our clients in terms of our online services. We have had to hire significantly, going from 5 to 30 full-time employees in a short period of time. But I have no doubt that without the changes that we had made, I would be looking at twice the number of employees that I have now in order to do that amount of work.
So you can run any single sales you want.
What we want to do is we want to help set up a business so that they can move as fast as they want to.
We recently signed a contract with a large client who needed some customizable features on our website.
It allowed them to gain another customer that is going to increase their business by 30%.
OST made me feel like I was important to them and that Legal Copy Services was important to them.
Everybody cared and had input on that, and again, I can't stress enough the communication skills.
Beth and I were doing a lot of client visits shortly after OST made some really instrumental changes to our website. What I remember hearing over and over was how much easier it made their lives. And if we can make our clients' lives easier, that's what we're in the business of doing.